In my bad news.
One of my favorite 2 words.
Which ones?
My.
Bad and mine.
My bad?
Submitted by the only Steve.
Oh,
which,
well, that's controversial.
do you go by Steve or Steven?
I go by Steve.
I go by Steven.
He
You do?
spells with a PH though.
No, you don't. That's
I do.
Right.
It is-
Oh, he said that.
he's right. It's
So
very
you-
dumb.
so
That's
you
why I
should
don't.
be
That's why I
Steph.
disavowed it.
wait. S-T-E-P-H-E?
Yeah.
P-H-E-N.
Oh, I thought you meant you spell Steve with P-H.
Like Steffe?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wish you would.
Yeah. Right. That'd be great.
Why did you choose Steve?
When I was a kid, writing my name like Steven and having people call me Steven, it just made me think of my mom, like lecturing me. So Steve got easier and easier as I grew up.
My mom named me Nicole to call me Nikki. Like she just, no, she never called me Nicole.
What about you? Why you go by Steven?
I go Steven because that's my name.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting.
Here's the thing though. Explain this to me. Why do white people tend to call me Steve and Asian people tend to call me Steven? Like when they first meet me. I don't know why.
Do you introduce yourself as Steven?
Yes.
That's why.
What?
But then white people still call you Steve.
But then white people will just like cut off the end for whatever
I have
reason.
a friend whose name is Daniel, and I only call him Dan. And he's asked me to call him Daniel, and I just can't. I don't know how to do it.
What is it in white people's blood?
I don't know.
Because it's more casual. Like saying Steven is so formal.
Too formal?
Yeah, like so if I want to be your friend, I'm just gonna call you by your nickname or a nickname.
You know what's even more annoying than that? Check this out. There's multiple Davids that I'm associated with, right? But I'm always David So.
That's true.
I'm never the David.
Yeah.
I'm always David So. Why the fuck am I not David?
Because it's easy. So is easy.
I've always been Steve Greene too, no matter
always
where I
been
go.
Nikki
When I
Limo,
was at
too.
Maker Studios, there's always like Steve Greene. It was always high school.
There's
Steve.
too many Steves. Is that why?
I think so.
There's not too many
Yeah.
Nickies, but everyone calls me Nikki Limo.
Because your name is fun to say.
See, that's what I think about her name.
Oh, David.
I think your
So-
name is very fun, David.
Yeah, it's
Well, I feel great now.
David So.
You just flipped one of my childhood
Hey, you're
little, nice.
you're born in Singapore, right?
I was born in Ohio. My family's from Malaysia.
Wrong country.
Oh, you're wrong.
Yeah.
The worst friend ever.
There's gonna be 5 segments of you doing that. It's okay. A woman paid $1,000 in airline fees after she accidentally marked herself as a terrorist on travel form.
What? That's
Well,
on
you can
the
check
form?
that box.
That's on the form?
Exactly, that's what people are saying. Like, why the fuck is that even on the form? No one's gonna
Well,
check.
maybe it gets a
The
couple. Maybe,
terrorists
maybe
are
it
like,
gets 12 terrorists a year.
Yeah, maybe it's like, I am here for terrorist acts. Yes.
And they're like, okay, go get him.
Yeah.
And then he's like, whoa, why did I do it?
Yeah, the question says, do you seek to engage in or have you ever engaged in terrorist activities, espionage, sabotage, or genocide?
Holy shit.
That's funny.
Yeah,
like
if
people
you-
are gonna be like, espionage. Well, I did help the Russians. Some, or whatever. I don't know. Like, who's gonna fucking write that?
They're all honest. The most honest terrorists.
Maybe they have to be honest.
As part of the terrorist code.
It's like a code. Like if somebody asks you you're a terrorist, you can't say I'm not a terrorist.
Like an undercover
it's a
cop.
weak terrorist.
They're in a meeting, they're like, yes, we are terrorists, but we have honor.
It's like, why'd you stop being a terrorist? Because I was the worst terrorist ever, so I'm going to click yes. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Or if you're a funny white guy, you're like, yeah, I'm a fucking pussy terrorist.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, well, you're still going to jail, man. You can't write this shit.
Because he terrorized that pussy.
That's right, baby.
What about if you were a part of the genocide, but not, but on the receiving end?
But
you survived.
You engaged in genocide?
I don't know.
Your
That's
book?
being engaged in genocide.
Yeah, because you would have got genocided. You can't even fill out the form. If you were the victim of the genocide, you would not be there to fill it out.
They would say you survived the genocide.
It's a previous box actually.
Funny. It's funny that you picked that up, not the fact that we're talking about genocide. Anyway, so this woman here, she's a breast cancer patient. Her name is Mandy. She's 29 years old. She has this bucket list that she started doing with her boyfriend. One of the things on her list was to go to New York. And so she started filling out a visa.
From what country?
Because she's from Scotland.
Oh,
She
okay.
started filling out a visa, and then on her electronic system for travel authorization form, or ESTA form, she accidentally clicked yes for the terrorist thing, and that just it just fucked things up for her like so many times. So she had to go through 2 more interviews.
I hope she looks normal as But like, I hope she looks like a. Oh my god,
I
dude.
thought you were gonna say on her bucket list one of the things was she wanted to terrorize a plane.
No.
No, I'm imagining just like when she's on the forum, right? A pop-up comes up. It's like it like gets you at the right time, right when you click no, and it just moves to yes.
That's actually kind of what happened.
It wasn't calibrated correctly.
Yeah. She said that
Yeah.
she was trying to like click next or something, and then that somehow it like glitched and it made her click on yes, but she didn't realize it, and then she just kept moving on.
And that also happened during her haircut, I heard. She was getting her haircut, and then she accidentally clicked the Ringo Starr.
That's a low blow.
No, that's what happened during her haircut. That's what I heard.
It's this table, man.
Wow.
Wow.
That table's mean.
I am like.
Hey, look, I
dang.
can talk about people's hair because I'm hair disadvantaged. It's all
Your
good.
hair handicap.
That's right. You better not hear a word from you or you.
I haven't said
Or
shit
you.
about
Or you.
anyone's hair.
Because we
You
have
have
good
plenty of hair. What are you
Oh,
talking
really?
about?
Oh,
Thank
yeah?
you. See,
You're
this is
mocking
what
me right now. I can hear it.
Where?
Yeah, where's your insecurities
mocking
with your
me.
hair? You just have a large forehead, that's it.
Exactly. Thank you, Tiff. Burned.
And how's your hair and the rest of your body?
Oh, I got it, bud.
See?
What's your problem?
No, I got
See, no one notices until you say something. Literally
That's
no
not
one
true. Are you out of your mind?
No, they all notice because
They
you
all
said
know.
st-
Everyone
because
knows.
You said stuff because you've been saying.
Yeah, you brought attention.
You
to
brought attention
It's like me with my ears. I was dumb and crazy for being
can I-
afraid of.
Yeah, but your ears are huge, though.
Don't you compare to me, you fucking freak?
You have
No, literally, I had no idea about your hair problems.
Dare you fucking compare my hair to your ears, you monster?
Please don't do that. That's offensive. Can we remove that from the video, Jess? Thank you.
I didn't look.
He's like so offended right now. What the fuck, dude? My hair is not like your ears, dude.
Yeah, so this girl, she had to pay over $1,000 to get her flight rescheduled because of all of this.
Of course, they didn't want a terrorist on board.
It kind of sucks because she's getting chemo and stuff, so she's like in 12 cycles, so she has to plan her trip.
Oh, thanks a lot for the hair comment.
Oh, it's a wig. It's probably a wig then.
Damn.
Hey, I didn't know. I didn't know, man.
Breast cancer patient?
Hey, you know
Who
what?
said that?
That's why I defended her.
Out a long
I didn't
time
hear that
ago.
part. I didn't hear that part.
Wait a minute.
So you're telling me she's already going through chemo and then they sent a robot up her ass because she accidentally clicked a terrorist thing? Like, that's crazy, man.
So what does she have to do to kind of reverse this shit? Like, it's an act. Like, what does she have to do to prove that she's not a terrorist? And
So,
what kind of fucking questions are they asking? So you were a terrorist or a genocide, like, doer or like whatever. What was it, a fucking spy?
yeah, well, I mean, she obviously had to like go there and be like, well, oh, because her thing got rejected. That's how she found out about the whole accidental.
They're like, you can't fly.
Yeah, so then she had to just like go and be like, look, it was an accident and all this stuff.
They're like, oh, the terrorism was an accident? You're like, what was an accident?
I accidentally genocided one time in high school. I was dumb.
But yeah, so now she's been able to rebook her stuff, so she's fine. But I personally kind of think it's funny that this even made news, because this was like, there were headlines made for this. Like, she accidentally clicked terrorist.
I think it's even funny that there's a section where you can click and admit that you're a genocide
For
terrorist.
sure, that's the main.
The funniest thing is that Steve flamed a chemo patient.
Here's the thing.
Low blow.
I didn't know, but I stand by my comments.
It's okay. No, it's okay if you didn't know.
I didn't know.
It makes it worse when you do know.
She did know though.
I didn't know.
Because I said breast cancer patient. I mean, I didn't say she was going through.
And you know what? Most of us saw the haircut. We just didn't say anything.
Yeah. Come on,
We all
right?
thought it, but we had the decency not to say
Here's
anything.
the thing. Here's the thing. You can pick a better wig. Anyone can. That's all I'm saying. Anyone can pick.
Tell her, burn her.
No, it's not a
Roast her.
burn.
Roast
It's just,
her.
You know.
I don't know if it's a wig.
Well, I don't either. I hope.
Could just be her
I hope
hanging
it's-
on to love.
It's not even a wig. She's like, this is my real
Her hair looks nice.
Yeah.
This is very
it's a nice
classic
cut.
K-pop
No,
look.
She looks like a member of the Monkees or something, which is cool.
Yeah, it's like-
They were great. They were very hot band.
It's like the oldest
Yeah.
reference ever.
Oh, that's so funny.
She's from the UK though. They're
That's true.
that's
That's
they're
true.
weird. You know
It's still
how
in, I
in is it Russia or Germany? Germany, I think all the women cut their hair short. And one friend was telling me how like everyone in America thought she was gay because like of her haircut, but like in Germany, I think it's Germany. It's either Germany or Russia. I can't remember. But like all the women have their haircut like that.
Dude, Demi Moore
They're
had
like
a
it's
hair-
more efficient.
Demi Moore did that haircut, and I fucking loved it.
Yeah, but she was naked,
Right.
so I couldn't tell.
It wasn't a bowl thing though.
I think some girls look good with it, and some girls just don't. That's all I gotta say.
I think she looks great. Okay.
You're a good man, Steven.
Oh, I'm not saying she doesn't look great. I'm just saying she looks hilarious.
Yeah, I didn't say that she doesn't.
I think she looks great.
Mandy, you look great.
She looks amazing.
Well, I mean, we can move past her haircuts.
Here's the thing. I only said shit about her hair.
Maybe
She is a lovely looking
Yeah,
woman.
you didn't say she was ugly or
I was just talking about her hair.
Maybe she spent all the money on the fine and had nothing left to pay for a wig. Maybe.
That's a good burn. That's a
Shoot, no, I was gonna burn.
That's a really good
Why
burn.
are we so married to the fact it's not her hair?
That was well done. He's like, maybe she had no money to pay for a haircut.
Oh, now I feel bad.
I get it. No, that's a good. That's a really good point.
I love how you were trying to help, but you just burned yourself even more.
You look great, Mandy.